Ahoy hoy
Happy New
and
Year!
yeah, welcome
Cheers.
to Players in Book, where I get to DM for the best players in the world, including, you know what? Everybody just introduce yourself. Katie?
Hi, I'm Katie Downey, aka Goblin Katie. I will be playing the wonderful Tallulah O'Draken, who is a Triton College of Eloquence bard.
Oh, and then I'm going. Hi, I'm Lauren Urban. She here. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at lauren-urban.com. Tonight, I'm playing Fairlos, the Tabaxi cleric, who's holding a body.
Like you do. Hello, I am Jen Kretschmer. You can find me at dreamwisp or dreamwisp.social. I am playing your friendly neighborhood tsunami druid Rivulet.
Right, me. I'm Latia Jaquise. You can find me everywhere at Latia Jaquise, and I don't know how to play D&D anymore. But once I figure it out again, I will be playing the Dragonborn Blade Singing Wizard Essequa Havenwright. Also, my hair is gone.
Yay! It looks so good.
I love it.
I'm Jeremiah Sumerian. You can find me on the socials at dsumerian pretty much everywhere. And I'm going to do the credits, and then we'll get into the session summary. Cartography by Shane Peku, Fantasy and Sci-Fi. Maps by Luke Stratton. Eightfold Paper and Black Bolt Maps. Music by Tabletop Audio. Character tokens by Greek46 and Shane Peku Tokens. Overlay art by Pack Stream. And logo by Luke McCay. Thank you to our moderators, Billith and Strike Redkite. And thank you to Billith for producing this episode.
Woo.
So,
And also, will you be playing all of the badgers?
yes.
Badger.
There's too many badgers. You've gone beyond 8.
Mushroom.
All right. This is episode 44 of Player in Book's first campaign, The Secondhand Souls. Previously on Players in Book. Somewhere here in between the city walls of dying dreams, I think her death, it must be killing me. One headlight. The wallflowers. The secondhand souls are preparing to end this oppressive regime once and for all. But the play's the thing. The poet begins discussing the potential of taking on the discarded godhood of Crescenza with the rest of the souls, with some trepidation in regards to what that might mean. After that, she goes to have a dinner with Michelle, though it is mostly an exercise in the two stealing each other's side dishes. The final recording of the play goes spectacularly. The souls feel confident that not only will this prove a good distraction, but that the final product will be a hit outside of Brescia. Before bed, the souls scry twice, once attempting to find the poet's father, which lead them to discover that he has been petrified. The second scry shows them a beholder in the dungeons of the palace, with a gun, a beholster.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
I forgot about that.
Anyway, the police and military presence in the city has died down considerably since the end of the propaganda broadcasts and the breaking of the charm. A number of cars arrive to take the actors and crew to the Palace District and the theater behind the palace walls. There, they are led into an adjoining museum where they have a private audience with the sovereign. It does not go well.
I
With her
mean,
s- Or it
could have been
does.
worse.
With her seemingly knowing the performance is a distraction, the sovereign states that she will bring down the shields and flood the city at the conclusion of the play. With the acolyte blocking the sovereign's mental signals out with her free will spell, the souls decide to restrain her here, but she manages to call out before a horde of summoned ravenous badgers that are less careful with their blows kill her. It is 5:51 p.m. on Heart's Day, the 34th of Dreams. The shields around the city are unchanged. And there on the floor is a dead sovereign with at least 2 guards attempting to open the door to this room.
Oh, shit,
and you,
oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit.
yeah, and
I'm
you hear
holding
from
the
other side.
body and I pull out a diamond. Well,
I don't know. I'm going to run
Do you
toward
need
the
help in
door.
there?
I'm running toward the door. And, what am I going to cast? Oh, wait, I have actor. I run
you
over
do.
to the door and say, in my best impression of my dead mom, yes, everything's fine.
I throw some guidance on that because you're a very good actor, but I just want to just in case, I'll add
Yeah.
some,
Yeah.
background reverb just to make sure it actually,
Make a deception check.
Is it deception or performance? Since I'm using-
I think
don't-
I think you have advantage. I think the actor feat will allow you to do that with advantage, even if it's a deception check.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. If not,
Uh,
we'll call it a circumstantial
actor.
advantage anyway.
Checking. Mimicry. Creature that hears the mimicry must succeed on a wisdom insight check to determine if the effect is faked.
Ah, well,
DC
then I have to roll.
plus your modifier and proficiency bonus. So
1d20.
DC modifiers 5. Proficiency.
He's not
bonus.
going to succeed on his saving
Okay.
throw. Okay, well, let us know when we're supposed to take over.
Absolutely.
Okay. It was a pleasure serving you.
Oh, it is a pleasure having you serve. I'm just remembering that when I met her, she had kind of a
Yeah.
thing going on. Okay, bye.
You
And
said
I
you're-
turn back to the group. What do we do? Can we bring her back? Do we want to bring her back? Would she
Will
come
she come back?
Well,
I don't-
several of those questions can only be answered by me doing this, and I'm gonna
Yeah, you
lay
really
her.
got to do it now, or you're gonna run out of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, there's been a clock ticking in my head this whole time, and so I lay her body down and I put the diamond on top of her chest, and then Fairless has that moment of like, I've never actually done this before, and has to think back to school and being taught how to do this because she's never done this before, and is going to. It's really wooden and like rehearsed. It's like she's back doing the play again really badly, but she goes through and says all of the words and makes the motions and touches the diamond and then puts her other hand on the body's forehead and says something in I mean, I guess you would say it in common, but she recites something from the manifesto, which would be the closest, I think, because we don't have a prayer book. She recites something about asking the soul to return to try one more time, and casts Revivify.
Yeah, you so the magic begins to weave and you hear a voice in your head that says, well, that's nice and all, but she ain't quite dead yet.
The what?
And I will say this
She's
out
only
loud.
mostly dead.
I mean, did everybody hear that or just in my head?
Just you.
Okay. Fairlos will still say this out loud because this is a weird enough situation that I think she can't help it. What do you mean she's not quite dead? I'm pretty sure her body is very dead.
check her for magic items? And Tallulah holds up a hand, and a ring, like, goes, and there's a ring visible on it.
What?
And it has a stone that looks like a tiny brain set in the center of it.
Well, that still means she's dead. That just means her spirit's somewhere. And so
Right.
I'll take the diamond and stick it in my pack and go,
So is this her?
I'll pop off and detect magic. Do I see anything?
So it is unusual how few magic items she has on her, which is 0. This is a sovereign of a, possibly millions plus civilization with 0 magic items in a situation where she might have expected some sort of resistance.
Okay. Anything within 30 feet that might be keeping her alive?
Well, it's so player knowledge versus character knowledge check. What would we? How much? advanced? How much did we study in school about things that this could be? Especially Essequa. I'll say Essequa of all of us would be probably the most likely to have studied spells and things that might be able to replicate this kind of effect.
I'll roll for it.
Yeah.
It feels more in Essequa's
Actually,
fields of
yeah.
study than
Essequa, this
Yes.
is a DC 13 Arcana check.
All right.
Can I offer help, not just by confirming, but my God says she's not dead, and I'm just going to literally start examining the body, not for signs of life or signs of how she was killed, but for signs of, okay, if she's not dead, is this... Because Fairless is probably going down Lich, because we've just been talking about Draco Lich, so she's going to start examining body for weirdness on body.
Right. Okay. Let's see. I gotta roll on roll 20 again because D&D Beyond is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. All right, that's a natural 18 on the die, so it's a 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Thing.
Nice.
a 20 thing.
20 thing.
A 20 enough.
20 enough.
I want to show it's a 20 thing.
So what you have, okay, contextual information
Yes.
alongside your sort of almost ability to see into the narrative. Like it isn't your character, like your character
That's
doesn't
right,
know
I
that's
can't
what it
do that.
is.
Uh-huh.
But to some degree, like your ability to see into the narrative, you're looking at, she was standing here talking to the head of an entity that you know is a lich
Yeah.
just before having this conversation with you and then getting killed very easily. You know that there
Yeah.
are rituals involving becoming a lich. Some of the, and they're varied. They're as varied as there's possibly thousands of possible ones. And the reason why is because people keep developing new ones.
There's as many lich ways as there are books in the book hole.
Actually,
I'm
not quite as many, but yeah.
I would like to go with Old Reliable and cast Detect Thoughts and see if there are
Ooh.
any other minds here than our own.
We'll cover that in a moment. Let me finish with this.
Oh, sorry.
So I would say with that check, you are pretty sure that everything that has just occurred in this location is some part of a complex ritual
Mm.
that is probably a uniquely created ritual specifically for this person to become a lich.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Now, whether it completed, didn't complete, you don't know that part. That'd be very, very difficult to kind of come to the conclusion of just from what you've seen in front of you, because there's probably multiple steps. This might have been the last step. It might have been the second step. You don't know.
Yeah. All right. So here's what's up. I think we're not too far off of the mostly dead / slightly alive type situation. It's pretty clear she wanted this to happen, and we didn't really know why, but maybe the why is because, and I point back at the head of Sargeroth, which isn't the head of Sargeroth, but is probably the head of Sargeroth.
Schrodinger's
Sargeroth.
Yeah. Thank you. I
Um,
couldn't make words.
So it was difficult for me. But yeah, maybe this is, again, all part of the plan, but maybe the plan is not what we thought it was. Maybe the plan is lichdom.
How is a phylactery made? And I hold up the dagger.
The
The answer to that is thousands of ways. Yeah.
Yeah,
part of the esoteric.
Each person
there
is
are
unique.
as many
of
ways to
becoming
create
a
a
lich
phylactery as
in
there are
which
books in the
we
book
are
hole.
not studied.
I'm wondering
Because that's
if
that's a super evil thing to do most of the time.
could this be used as one? And I'm holding that knife.
I,
I
I
will
mean,
say
we should definitely hold on to it regardless.
Oh,
to answer to that, and this is more because Essequa, you've with that role, we're assuming you've studied into this a little bit. Lichdom isn't always evil in this game world. There
Oh,
are
fun.
ways to go about it that aren't sacrificing children on an altar or something like
Right.
that.
Is this like
Baelnor
Baelnorn?
thing.
yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah. I love that we all know Baelnorn, even though they're not really a 5th edition thing.
Because we're nerds.
Because
Yeah.
we're nerds. Well, you and I have reasons, Lauren, but everybody.
But you wouldn't
That's great.
suspect that this person was particularly cared about morality with regards to how they
Right.
did
Yeah,
their
yeah.
thing.
But it's
Yeah.
good
I
to know
don't
that
think she's
Baelnorn are
like
like
down for the good of the masses.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so here's the thing. I don't think this is something that we can figure out right now.
1 second.
Your detect thoughts.
Yes.
So, one of the guards says, "There's no one else in this room
Mhm.
that you're picking up the thoughts of, just yourselves." But
Mhm.
one of the guards is like pressed up against the door. They like move into just into the range of your detect thoughts. And
Nope. Sorry.
the thoughts you hear from this one guard who's waiting on the outside is, this murder has taken a really long time. God.
Okay. There's
Wait.
a guy at the door who said this. He's thinking. Sorry, but he's thinking, and he was thinking this murder's taking a really
Wait,
long time.
He said when you impersonated your mother that it has been a pleasure serving you.
Right.
Past tense.
So this was intended. I
Okay.
ain't stabbing her with this knife. And I stick
yeah,
it
okay,
in my
well-
belt.
I mean, I think it's a little too late for that.
Well,
It's-
no, it's that's fine. But I think what
I think
we're
this is part of the ritual.
exactly this is part of the plan. But also, if we open the door and they see her, then
They're going to
well,
think everything went to plan.
exactly. So at least right now, we're not going to get in trouble.
whatever
Oh.
everything did go to plan so far.
And I
Didn't it?
think, well, yes, but I
Other
don't,
than that, we now know
Wait,
there
can
was
any
a
of
plan.
you do the magic that like seer magic?
I don't think the plan is one that involves us coming out of this on the good side. I think they're going to be happy that it went to plan, and I think the next part of the plan is them arresting us for murdering the regent.
Correct.
Right. And then they
Correct.
could take us to the dungeon where the beholder is.
So either we come up with a way for it to look like she is still alive, and I pick up the hammer, or I'm going to let everybody know that it's time to stop acting and time to start making noise.
Mhm.
Are
And
you
we
still,
might as well start making noise right here with these
I-
guards.
I
Are
am
you
I am
still
assuming
detecting
that when
thoughts?
she started talking, I would have.
Are you still detecting
Yeah,
thoughts?
I would have been
Yes, I am.
quiet, for the sake of us and this stream. But yeah, I
Yeah.
am sotto voce, as it were. Fairlos knows enough to not be like, well, do we want to be loud? So yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Serving an entirely new empress is going to be a bit of an adjustment.
I'm looking at her robes. Okay. They're talking about serving an entirely, or they're thinking about serving an entirely new empress and how it'll be difficult. I think she set me up
Mm-hmm.
for the position, but why?
Why does everybody want you to lead stuff?
I don't
She
know.
wants you to be empress. Crescenza wants you to be a goddess.
Right?
Are the badgers still here?
Yeah.
Yes,
Which was-
please.
Which was the badger that made the killing blow?
Actually, that's a question. How long does that spell last? Is it a minute?
It's this. I used summon
Summon woodland beings or
summon woodland
beasts?
creatures.
This probably isn't what
Be an
really
hour.
happened. It probably required the knife, but Fairlos has just
Conjure
had the
animals, was it?
conjure woodland beings.
I think it was conjure
Up to
animals.
10 minutes concentration.
Okay, either way, they're still there.
yeah,
Were you asking about the badger that killed the empress?
the one that actually did the killing blow.
Yeah.
You get scritchies.
Yeah, before Fairlos actually is going to say anything on this ridiculous thing that she has just thought of, I would like to reach out and grab that badger by the scruff of its neck.
Get that badger!
Grab that badger.
And I'm not attacking it. I'm just holding this
Wait, no,
badger.
that it wasn't conjure woodland beings. It was conjure animals because I only just got
All right,
conjure woodland
that one's
beings.
that one's an hour. That's
Oh
why I
my
thought
God,
it was
yes.
conjure animals.
No, that's 10 minutes. Wait, this
Well, the
is
one I'm
this
looking at.
was this is why we have to.
Yeah, no, the legacy version is an hour long. I'm looking at the legacy version because it's the one
Okay.
with the actual summons on it.
Either way, neither of them are a minute, so the badgers are still here. So I'm
Yeah.
holding this badger.
Got a badger in one hand and an empress in the other.
No, I've laid the,
Okay.
the empress out. The empress, the body is now laid out semi-respectfully. I'm gonna look at Tallulah and say, I don't think she's actually in here, but here's my thought. If you, stabbing her with that dagger, somehow transferred her consciousness, soul, whatever, into you, and then you became the new empress, and then they came in here and knew that you were going to be the new empress and whatever, except that wasn't exactly how the plan went.
Right.
This is what killed her.
Oh. I'm gonna hold the knife out to Essequa.
Yeah.
Can you identify this?
Yeah. Do you want me to do it the slow way or the fast way?
Fast way.
Did I prepare it?
I think you already identified this last time.
I think I did.
I couldn't remember if we
No.
actually did
No.
or if one of us just recognized
because
it.
I mentioned that it was Soul Steel.
Yeah,
You did, but
it
what
wasn't
happened?
magically confirmed.
Right, you're
Yeah,
right. You didn't identify it.
you-
You identified it, but you didn't identify it.
Yeah,
Right.
the only thing that you confirmed above board was that when she picked it up, nothing bad happened, and that you above board said that that was true.
Yeah.
But
All
you
right,
didn't
I'll-
actually identify it.
I'll throw the identifying. It has been thrown.
Soul Steel knife. When a person is killed with it, they cannot be resurrected by any means. Well, that's actually mostly true.
Okay.
No normal means. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Normal spellcasting can't do it. I think True Resurrection overrides it, but that's the only thing
Okay.
in the standard spells that you can
Okay.
do. Because of an agreement between the god in the grave and the god in the cold. Not god in the cold. God in the mold and the god in the cold.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So it's I mean, we know it's a soul steel dagger. If someone is killed with it, they can't be resurrected by normal means.
Mhm.
Higher level spells can override that, but I mean, yeah, there's nothing about transference of souls.
So the soul doesn't, despite the fact that it's called a soul steel, it doesn't actually do anything with the soul. It just
It's
doesn't
more
actually
about stealing
steal
the soul from
the
the
soul.
gods rather than than
Does
the
does it contain it in the weapon or does it just destroy it?
didn't say.
This is something you would probably have knowledge of. Both
Okay.
you and I would say Rivulet would have knowledge of this. A soul steel dagger redirects a soul from the god in the mold's realm, who handles death under normal circumstances, to the god in the cold's realm.
Oh,
And she does not give up her souls.
Oh, the god in the cold is Lake Superior. Okay.
No, she's
Oh.
actually
She's what's her name from Frostborn?
Yeah,
not Frostborn,
that's a good example of
Frost
what the way she
Maiden.
is. Yeah.
What's her name?
She's
Oro.
actually
Thank you.
she's slightly lower on the totem pole.
Yeah.
also, Latia, that was an amazing reference, and I love
Thank
you for
you.
it.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so it kind of redirects the soul from the normal god of death to the god in the mold from the god in the cold, which is they rhyme. So yeah, there's nothing else about soul transference or anything of that nature.
Okay.
Sumerian, I need clarification on something.
Hit me.
God in the cold. Is
I'm
it
still holding the
known
badger, by the
that
way. I
she
just need to put my
has-
arm down.
Sorry. Is it known that she's come back or is that not
I mean, her cult's been around for forever.
right?
With the death of the source of the creeping cold recently, that was a fairly public thing that happened.
Right.
it's probably just generally been expected that she would come and replace the empty god-shaped hole,
Right. Okay.
or come back
Ooh.
and replace it, I should say.
All right. Well, what are we going to do when we open that door? Because we're not going to have a lot of time necessarily.
Well, I mean, we can prepare to just apprehend them.
Well,
There's just two of them, right?
Tallulah slides the ring on.
So you're very good at performing. Do you think you could be the queen?
I could give it a
Actor
shot.
lets you do an impersonation.
And as a
Could we
bard,
make
you
her
not have
body look
disguise
like
self?
mine?
Well, we don't know what the goal was. With we know that it was just supposed to be a murder. We don't know what the goal was after that. So I don't think we like anything that we do has a chance to fail because we don't know what the.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say because we don't know what her goal was aside from being murdered.
Right.
If-
The goal was to have a new empress. That's
Right,
all
but
we know.
I think what I'm trying to figure out is, do we want to get arrested,
No.
No.
or do we want to not get arrested? Because if we don't want to get arrested, we need to either find a way to deal
Who can
with
breathe
the
water and who
guards.
can't?
Well, we can.
And I look over at the big wall of windows that opens to the sea.
That feels dramatic.
I mean, we just killed an empress. That's pretty dramatic.
Let's also remember that there are a whole bunch of our companions who are waiting on us, and they're going to continue to wait on us. And if we just leave, alarms will be raised. So I think
I say we
Riv's
just go out as is.
So either we go out and we pretend that the Empress is alive. You pretend to be the Empress. We somehow make.
We can disguise her body as you.
That's
Perhaps?
what I was asking. If we can do that, then.
And then you tell the guards that the plan has changed. Follow me, and then you just take charge, and we go back to where we need to go.
We go straight to the room in the book.
Or we go there, wherever we go. But that's what you do. Or we go out, we take care of the two guards. I let our friends know that stuff has gone wrong, and it's time to stop the act and start swinging.
The options are violence or no violence.
I mean, let's be honest. Violence was going to eventually happen. The violence does not have to end in death. It can be knocking people out, but violence was going to happen.
But do we want the violence to happen now, or would we like it to be on our terms?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If we go out, we can make it on our terms if we go out as is. Because regardless of what happened in this room.
Because we don't know what's out there. We don't know what their alarm system is. We don't know how many guards there are. Well, it's not on our terms. It's on their terms, and they were prepared for this.
But what I'm saying is I'm still the heir to the throne. I am the empress after her death. Unless they charge and convict me, I outrank them.
I could also figure out what's going on out there. I have a spell for that.
That would be great.
I have a spell for
fantastic.
That. I have a spell for that. It should be a t-shirt.
I really should. I'm putting it on the list.
Essequa, would it be helpful for us to go out deceptively or knocking out Ali?
Well, I mean, I can find out what's out there before and we can make that decision before we go out there.
Excellent.
Cool. I'll stop concentrating on detect magic and I'll cast Arcane Eye.
Nice.
So yeah, I create an invulnerable eye within range that hovers for the duration. I can mentally receive visual information from the eye, which can see in every direction. It also has dark vision. So I'm just going to point roughly 30 feet, which would be on the other side of that door, because I don't have to see I don't have to see where I'm casting it. So yeah, my eyes will cloud over, not unlike when I'm casting Identify on something. And I'll just let you know what I see on the other side of the door.
That's fair. And you're still detecting thoughts,
Yep.
so you could get closer to the door to make sure you get
I will. I like that, and will be doing so.
If you guys want to work together on that. So first
Yeah,
of all, I mean,
it also doesn't work like it's not find familiar, so I'm still aware.
yeah. There are two guys on the outside standing with their with swords, and they're they're sort of armored. They're not like heavily armored or anything. And they are just standing at the door. I'd say make an insight check, Latia.
Love to. 13.
They look nervous.
Okay. All right. Two guys outside, same as always. They look nervous. They don't look particularly heavily armored.
Oh, and one of them is definitely the person that brought you to this room in the first place as well. So it is new people either.
Okay, and then one of them is the guy who brought us here. So,
are there other exits to this room?
No, there's just the one door, and the water tank nearby.
Terrible design for a castle.
Is an aquarium. Oh, you guys are just in the museums, the arts center. It's a theater and museum connected.
Got it.
If I send the eye 30 feet down this hallway, do I see any other guards?
Yes, there are 4 more lining the hallway.
I just had a really off-topic but amazing thought. Do you think you could use Speak with Dead on that?
I was thinking about that actually, but I don't know if that was
we may have to come back for that.
That's the thing. If she was talking to it using a similar spell, then I will not be able to do that for 10 days, I think it is.
Can you try it to find out?
I can. Well,
but that would be kind of a waste.
It wouldn't be a waste if... It wouldn't be a waste, but because I don't know if we'll ever get the chance again to get at this thing, but how big is the skull?
Let's see. It's scale.
Because I think you said that it was a young version of Sargaroth. It wasn't a...
Yeah.
Not counting the horns, it is 15 feet from back to front.
Wow.
If I was to break off the horns, could I get the skull into the bag of holding? Because I just need something with a jaw.
If you break off the horns, can you get it into a bag of holding? I'm not sure. I think it looks too big for that. Because like it's at its widest point, it's it's like 8 feet wide.
Tallulah, I had the same thought, but I think right now, if we are successful in this, we can come back in this.
Yeah. All right. So I'm thinking at this point. Oh wait, did I get anything from picking their minds?
Both of them are nervous, and they're waiting for you specifically to come out so that they can pledge their fealty to you.
You as in Tallulah?
So they're outside
Tallulah,
this.
Yes.
They're outside this door, waiting for me to walk out to pledge fealty.
Oh, and there's also they're constantly there's an added bit of anxiety because they believe your sister is in the palace right now gathering her supporters as well.
Oh, and my sister is apparently believed to be gathering her supporters, so
they are ready to pledge fealty to you, Tallulah.
Yes.
I'm gonna...
How many are out there? 2?
Wait. I'm positive that when the Empress was alive and we had our 2 warring bubbles, free will and her thing, when she was talking about having the mental trigger to put down the shields, did I actually feel that she had something, or Is it possible that that was a bluff?
I think I saw something. She held something up, I thought, but I may be.
You guys incited last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see like my mental.
Yeah. She was definitely not bluffing.
Okay.
If so, I'm going to look at everybody. So I was thinking, because obviously, if she's not dead and the shields aren't down, something else is going on. And I thought maybe it was because I was still standing here with my spell up around her body.
You know,
what if you becoming the new sovereign is the thing that activates that? And then you are the one responsible for dropping the shields because you don't have access to that. I'm
going to search her body.
Okay.
It is a gut feeling. I have nothing to back that up.
Make an investigation check.
Actually, just hang on. Do I have fairy fire?
Are you looking for anything in particular, Tallulah?
Any sort of item or rune or anything that could be an indication or way to drop that shield.
You do not.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I just got like a 7.
It's well, I mean, even if, to be clear, Essequa has detect magicked for a while. Okay. Anything like that would have probably had some sort of a magical aura coming off of it, you would imagine.
Is that an inherent ability of whoever holds the crown? Like, are there rumors that there's powers that come with the...
I love that question, because I know the answer to that.
Rivulet, when you've been researching things, are there any sort of powers and abilities that go to the Sovereign of Brescia?
Well, you did research at the library at the school.
I spent a lot of time researching at the library. I learned all about the history of Brescia.
I'll ask you a question. Do you think that Rivulet would have been interested in learning more about the shields?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well then that answers this question.
Because I was interested in the specifics. I mean, we did the one drop thing. It was the like the extrapolation of the specifics of the unique magic of Brescia. Right. So the shields are very much the unique I'm not even BSing to try and like get information that we don't have. Like I genuinely was specifically
it does
looking at
seem like the kind of thing you would I wanted to ask you to be sure, but it did seem to me like the answer was going to be yes, but I still wanted to check with you.
Yeah, no, I will absolutely justify that with the specific research I was doing.
Yeah, I'd already assumed so, but like I said, I wanted to make sure before I straight up went with it. So the shields of Brescia were originally defensive shields when it was in a floating city. When they chose to sink beneath the waves to protect themselves from the creeping cold, they converted and they were up all the time. This was not this is not how they were normally supposed to run, actually. So there had to be modifications made. There was a whole bunch of work done. But the current sovereign has threatened in the past, in histories, to drop the shields if they didn't get their way on particular points in certain despotic previous regimes. They haven't all, there's been a ebb and flow. They're all absolute monarchs, so some of them are worse than others. And some of the worser ones would be like, well, you know what? If you guys are going to cause me problems, how about I just kill everybody?
Yeah.
Right.
You get tyrants.
That has been threatened before. So it has come up.
I mean, okay. But is there any evidence that anyone could actually do it?
No one's
because
done it.
there's a difference between an empty threat and
I get what you're saying. No
evidence
one's
that
done
there's
it.
that magic
There's no
is
evidence.
real. Like, are we talking it's Area 51? Like there's a black book that everyone's saying exists, but there's no real evidence for it?
Is it
Or are we
conspiracy
talking about
verified?
Exactly. Like
the only way to
is there
truly
evidence that the magic really exists, or is it purely rumor? Because if it's purely rumor, that's not something we can act on.
If it's everything you've researched, it has been purely rumor because no one has actually done it.
Well, it doesn't have to have been done, but they're like.
What I'm saying is, and if that information
we know that
exists
nuclear annihilation, nuclear annihilation
if that
hasn't
information
happened, but we know
anywhere,
it's a real thing. Like
it's a sense of, okay, it's only ever been threatened, but the thing is, if that information exists to confirm or deny that it's real, that has been kept out of any public knowledge.
Okay, was there any information that would support something similar? Like, obviously that information is a carefully guarded crown secret, right?
Yeah.
But was there magic in the unique magic of Brescia that would
It is certainly possible.
Do I feel like I could attune to this signet?
The signet you've been wearing for a while?
Yeah.
It's not an attunement item.
Okay.
Sorry, I want to go back to Rivulet's thing here.
No, so what I'm getting is it's a thing that has been used to control the population, has been threatened by sovereigns. As far as the public knows, there's no public information to confirm.
One thing I will say, the closest you can get to any kind of confirmation, and it's not confirmation, but the closest information you can get, the sovereign of the city is magically tied in some way to the shields of the city. That is as much knowledge as you could find, and there's very vague references to that in some very esoteric texts that you happen to come across.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my researcher feet and ask where I could get more information on that topic.
Probably the Palace Library.
Okay, I would like that to be our next stop then, if that's possible.
Done.
Okay, so then my suggestion is, can we make this body look like like Tallulah? And
I don't think we need to. I just won't take their oath yet.
I don't think it's about taking an oath. I think it's very possible as soon as they declare their loyalty and fealty to you, that might be all that's necessary.
That changes. It's not a you decision, it's a them decision.
No, if I don't accept their oath, then they cannot make an oath to me.
I don't think that's possible.
That matters.
I agree.
That's how fealty works.
It's the same as godhood. It's the same as
that's how fealty works. If the sovereign does not choose to recognize your oath of fealty, then you are not sworn to them.
It's like magic.
And
it's the way magic works. Magic is rooted in belief and
But fealty is a two-way street. It's not just one.
If you're wrong, the shields come down. So if we make you look like the Empress, and we make this body look like you, and you walk out there and say, as the Empress, shit's gone bad, follow me. And you lead us to the library, you lead us to the throne room, wherever. Nobody's swearing loyalty to anybody, and nothing should change.
I pull out my makeup kit.
All this does is it delays.
Yeah. I pull out my makeup kit, set it down, and start taking the Empress's clothes.
Fair enough.
The Empress has no clothes.
The Empress has no clothes. I'm going naked.
Look at Essequa and say, can you help disguise this body to look like Tallulah?
What?
I mean, I'll make the case that Tallulah's changed the way she looks so many times that she can put this face on and take it off at will.
Oh, yes. But what I'm saying is
she could put it onto the Empress.
I look like a perfect replica of her. I don't know. What do I need to roll? Like roll something to make her. Oh wait, no, because we've got Essequa to make her look like me.
How?
With
Don't you have illusion?
It's not gonna last. I didn't prepare the illusion spells like that today.
Okay.
Okay.
Then never mind. That's.
I mean,
I
the
haven't
case I was making is you've completely changed your face. So this is a completely crafted face
Mhm.
that you've done with a disguise kit
Mhm.
that there's no reason you couldn't craft that same face onto the Empress.
Like the best I got right now is I can dimension door her into the aquarium.
No, well,
I'm calling dibs on doing that.
I can definitely make her disappear, but it's not going to be the way you want.
no, I was
Oh.
hoping
Oh,
I could carry her out looking like Tallulah.
I'm gonna search through my pack
okay.
and I
I'm just
pull
waiting
out
for
some
the Looking
oil.
at Bernie's version of this.
I pull out some oil and I pour it on the body.
You can just
Okay.
put her on fire.
And then I pull out a match.
Wait.
And I'm just holding
Okay,
the
hold on,
match.
hold on.
Wait.
I'd
Yeah.
say before you do that, make an insight check at the very least, because this is a closed room.
Yeah.
We are vastly overcomplicating this. Like, genuinely, why are we making this so complicated? It's not that hard to put makeup on this body and sling
change
it over
clothes.
Fairlos's shoulder, face down,
And
I got a
change outfits.
29 on
the clothes,
on,
and get out
insight.
of there.
Yeah, so insight. That's a bad idea, Tallulah.
Yeah.
Put it
Yeah.
all
Let's-
away.
Let's swap outfits and makeup kit and yeah, and I will carry Tallulah like my friend has died.
Okay.
And you will be the Empress. And don't even let them speak. When we get outside,
Right.
be bossy, be
Right. No, I know.
bossy person and
That's a stupid question.
She doesn't take questions from people. She had no need for anyone else's input. I can do this.
yeah, things have changed.
Mhm.
Plans have changed. Follow me. And then are we going to the library for Riv or are we going straight to the throne room?
Library, because I can make the excuse that something is different and I need to go do some research.
You don't even need to make an excuse.
I don't
Just-
even, you're right. I don't have to tell them anything.
Exactly.
We're going this way.
Do you know how to get to the library?
No.
Then
Then I'll
you
just tell
say-
them, take us to the library. We need escort to the library.
Fair enough.
Okay.
You want to go outside and do this now?
Yes.
As soon as we switch
Once the
outfits.
body stuff is dealt with.
Make a what check would this be?
Persuasion, performance, or deception are all the same.
An uncomfortable
Well,
one.
yeah,
A very
but
uncomfortable
switching-
one.
yeah, this is- I'd say let's start with. I'm going to give you the benefit of your incredibly high deception skill and say, let's start with deception for switching these up convincingly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, don't forget, actor has impersonation with advantage.
Yes,
on
I was about to
that.
run through that stuff.
and yeah,
Yeah,
We're
I'm
doing
going to
this-
have
this is the first-
advantage on charisma or on deception or performance, and then they have to succeed on an
Right.
insight check.
We're
To
going to do
realize
two.
it's fake.
There's two checks here.
well, that's
I'm
only
giving
if they're only on speech,
Yeah.
not on the appearance.
Right,
part.
but
yeah.
since I'm looking and speaking like her,
Yes.
Right.
But what I'm saying is we're doing the thing to see if you can disguise how well you can disguise.
Okay.
The ball.
okay,
So
so
that's the-
deception.
I
Yes.
will assist with some guidance. Oh no, that her hair was styled differently. It was
All right. Deception roll. I tried to roll with advantage. Okay, 27, and the second one
Well, this
because
one.
I have advantage. That's why I'm
Do you have advantage for? Is it just for the speaking part with actor?
no mimicry.
no, the
Right.
non-speaking part has advantage.
Yeah, because this what we're doing right now is
Okay.
not going to involve
It
your
is
actor
advantage.
feat.
Oh, okay. I see. So that was, yeah, that's impersonation was
That's
advantage.
impersonation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Has advantage.
The second
Correct.
part will be that. Yes. So
Yeah.
make a third roll.
The second part, the
mimicry,
the
they
speaking
roll
part
for.
is where they have
Right.
to make
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
save.
Yeah. But I'm also telling you to make a deception check because you're also deceiving.
Right.
As well.
And another deception check.
Yes.
Okay.
Just roll another deception check real quick.
Okay.
Simple
Is
plan.
that also advantaged?
No, that was the
23.
reason why I wanted another roll was because it was the previous one was only rolled without advantage.
So and you said
let's
you're
see
giving
here.
me guidance, right?
Yes. Well, I want to know which one to give you guidance on. I'm
The
not
second
clear
one.
what the one without advantage is.
The first one was just to see how well you disguise the body. The second one is going to be for when you go outside and have a conversation with people.
Okay, so that's the one I needed on
The
'cause I got a
second one
23.
is. So I think both of those should be advantaged because those are both impersonation checks.
Right. We're talking about, but it's not just her; it's also the body as well. But I mean, if you want to, she rolled.
Okay. So the first roll was seeing how well I could disguise the body.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
The
and
second
this
ones
one
are
is to
for
see
you.
how well I can play the Empress.
Right. Roughly, yes. That's exactly correct. Yes.
Okay, so I rolled a 23.
Yeah.
I need guidance on that one because the
Okay.
first one was a 27, so I feel good about that.
Yeah. But I mean,
Throw
all
the
of these
guidance on
rolls
that then.
Okay.
all of these rolls are fine. It's like we are. I know it is critical roll. It is a critical roll. I didn't mean to you say that, but it's a
27.
critical roll. But you like
27.
Excellent.
like there's no way this is going to go poorly for you. You
Thank you,
literally
Jen.
can't roll below a 10. So let's do his roll. Oh, hey, he rolled a natural 20.
I would like to use.
Silvery barbs.
Yep.
All right.
Silvery bar.
I mean, she's not going to even let them speak, right? Like, as soon as we get outside, she's just going to bowl over them.
Well,
and...
the problem is mimicry is they're getting an insight on
Yeah.
on her performance.
Yeah.
But their bonus isn't enough to
However,
get a natural 20. So
He now has to re-roll it.
I did. Instead of a 20, he got an 18, but his bonus is not high enough, even with a 19, to get to where he needs to beat you.
Yay!
Only a natural 20 would have done
And
that.
I'm going to have advantage on my next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within a minute.
Cool. As soon as you come out, appearing to be the Empress, they all drop to one knee.
We need to go to the library now. Escort.
And they will stand up and start to escort you back out to a waiting car, actually. A very, very nice vehicle outside.
Is the library in the palace?
We're not in the palace.
You're not in the palace.
Oh, that's right. We're at the museum. Okay.
Yep.
I will get in the car
And
confidently.
absent any other references, they will take you where you want to go with no questions, no words even.
Okay. And actually, I don't know if you'll allow this, but right before we leave the room, can I cast telepathic bond?
What's the casting time on that? Is it just an action?
Casting time is 1 action.
Then yeah.
Okay. I will look at Rivulet. Hey, you know that thing where we cast spells and then you do the thing where you boost the spell?
Mm-hmm.
Think you could do that? I have an idea. I figured something out.
What are we
I can
boosting?
create a telepathic bond between the
Okay.
4 of us so that we can
Okay.
speak to each other without having to verbalize it.
We've done this before.
We have, but not with this, not with me doing it with this spell.
We have. We did this in the TV studio. Didn't we?
I just
I
got
thought
the
we
spell.
outcast
That
this
was
as a
something
single
else. I
spell.
don't know what that was.
I thought we
I
did.
remember
Okay,
what you're
but
talking
yes,
about.
let's do this.
Message. No, I was casting message there.
I thought we did telepathic bond as a surplus bond, but it's fine. Let's do this as a yes, absolutely. I can help with this.
There we go.
I will also help. So we can't get up to the 4 people we need for 8 hours, but for each additional person, it goes up by an hour. So
Oh,
we
nice.
can get
Okay.
it.
So we've got it to 3.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
So
Esco, do you want to get in on this as well?
Sure.
So I'll put a first level in.
Okay, so we're up to 4 now. Let me just double check.
And while she's double checking that, has it been more than an hour since this whole debacle started?
I wouldn't say so, no. But I was gonna, while you guys are working on that, as you're traveling down the streets in the vehicle.
Oh, my arcane eye is following us then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your arcane eye is like,
how fast is 30? How fast is 30 feet in 6 seconds? In miles per hour.
Oh, sheesh, math. Oh, God.
No clue.
Is it
Okay,
like
let's figure this out. 30
No, we
feet.
don't have time to figure this out.
So that's 300 feet a minute, right?
Right? Yeah.
So that would be
It'll get here when it gets here.
Yeah, because you
And
can
I will be
trains
late for
moving.
So 300 feet a minute times 60.
So 300 feet a minute times 60 is going to be 18,000 feet per hour.
And that is how
And
many?
a mile is 5,000.
That's so much.
So it's like 3 miles an hour?
5,280 feet. So
Deirdre in chat says 3.4
5,800.
miles an hour.
Oh, that's
There you go.
All right. So it's not able to keep up with you, but
No, it'll get there when it gets there.
well, can it do the thing of like,
Can we bring it in
Like,
the car and hold
yeah, in the car with us?
arcane eye. Well, actually, that's
it? Is there a sunroof
Like
that we
the
could
way
like
that a
hold
fly
onto
in a
the
car-
eye?
you know what? Yes, you could bring the arcane eye into the vehicle with you. I had not thought of that. I think that's a perfectly fair thing to do. Yes.
Sure, I'll just keep my eyes closed because otherwise I'll get really queasy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Road
that'd
trip
be,
with a peeper.
that'd be worse than reading in a car. Is like having
Really
two
interesting
different
idea.
perspectives in a car. Oof.
No, thank you.
If
Yeah.
you didn't already have inspiration, Rivulet, I'd probably give you one for the idea of putting an arcane eye into a vehicle. That's really clever.
Thank you.
All right.
I would have had two already, so I would have had 3 inspirations.
So you guys arrive at the palace, but as you're actually, hold on, I was in the middle of a thought there. As you guys are driving down the streets, you see that some of the outdoor televisions that you've seen in other districts as well, some of the outdoor televisions that were running propaganda broadcasts before are running certain programming with someone who looks very familiar.
Sister?
It's your sister. But you're in a car, you can't really hear what's going on. You just see her on the screens, standing behind a podium.
Oh wait, no, because there's an ability for it. Never mind.
I still have free will up, and if we're getting towards the end of the hour, I will recast it before it goes down.
Okay. Additionally, now what you do hear from time to time, and this is unusual because it's been strangely silent for a supposedly vibrant city.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to hear music from some places as you pass by them. You're seeing people out in the street, maybe a little bit more free seeming, like they can do, they're doing things that they wouldn't do before. You guys haven't really been out and about since your disruptive broadcast to see what the city is like.
Right. I'm a little concerned about being in the Imperial Lexus right now.
Yeah, because
I feel like this may draw some bad attention.
This is the and this vehicle specifically is both a land and sea vehicle. If you can literally drive it into
boat.
It is
Yes, duck boat.
Yeah. But if you guys don't decide to do anything else, you will eventually get to the palace in the fancy vehicle.
Yeah.
And it will drive behind the palace into a not secret, but like a secondary private entrance that only you get to use.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, when it opens up and the guy gets up and opens the door for you.
I will get out. I need escort to the library.
Okay. All right. Of course.
Now.
Yes. And
I will start walking and make them scurry forward.
Right. Well, the thing is, he is ready to follow you to the library.
Mm-hmm. That was why I said I need escort, so that guards would walk in front of us.
Right. Well, okay, yeah. If you want, he's just him. So
Okay.
he is walking he's got to cover the whole of you.
If I'm going to start walking and then say, escorts walk in front.
He's going to hurriedly move up, freaked out, and then start leading you towards the general direction of the library.
And I will stop at every door that is closed on our path, like ahead of us, and will not touch any door. I make him open them.
Okay. He will open the doors for you. This is absolutely no problem for these guys. They will not question or do anything to possibly inspire your ire.
I will, as we're going. I'm going to be taking a very close look at all of the people that we encounter, especially the guards, for two reasons. One, I'm carrying a dead body, so I'm gauging what their response is, if they're going to interfere, but also I want to see their level of surprise at seeing
Make an
the
insight
Empress. Yeah, because I want to know, are they surprised
with advantage?
Are they surprised at seeing the Empress? Come on.
I forgot we were carrying her dead body.
I didn't do it with advantage, but that's a natural 20 for 28.
Okay.
Yes.
First things first, you get the inclination that this is not the first time the Empress has brought back a dead body.
That doesn't surprise me.
Wild.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
It's sad funny.
Yeah.
They are not acting surprised that she's back. It doesn't seem. Actually, that's not true. Let me be clear. The one guard that is leading you currently does not appear to be surprised that the Empress is here. However, you do, with a natural 20, spot a look on the faces of several guards inside the palace as you're passing by them that seem troubled.
I'm wearing an irritated face.
Yeah, they are. Obviously, they're backing off and staying as far away from you as possible, but they do seem very troubled. But eventually,
and and because I am carrying a body that assumably looks like Tallulah, or at least what Tallulah was wearing, do I see them then looking at that body?
No, they. So this is the oddity of it. They seem like they are deliberately not looking at the body.
Is it like the, oh shit, something went wrong, this is not who I was expecting, I'm not going to look at the thing that went wrong, I'm not looking at the thing that went wrong?
Engage.
Kind of?
I mean, I'm going to give you this on a natural 20. I like to give a little bit of extra information here. At least one of the previous trips through the palace, when she had someone carry a dead body for her, they were too inquisitive and looked too closely, and she got pissed and yelled at them about it.
Okay. So this seems like
it is not their business.
Okay. So this seems like a trained reaction kind of thing. Like, oh. Okay.
Plausible deniability.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
And so you're right. So the royal library inside the palace it's not a huge library. It's there's a single room with books that are considered either too dangerous or too, I guess, important to allow the average person to be able to read them. And if you want to go inside, you can.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna Tallulah's gonna kind of take advantage of the situation a little bit, and as we walk in, she's going to turn to the escort and say, 2 bottles of wine, and then leave.
Okay. That guard you speak to specifically will hurry off to go get or actually not hurry off, order someone else to hurry off to get a bottle of wine because your specific orders were in a specific order and he doesn't want to take any chance of doing something other than what you've said.
Perfect.
So someone else will go get 2 bottles of wine to bring to you. Are you already going into the library?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move you to that map.
Can we not have them come into the library when we're
No, I'm
looking
going
at
to.
very
They're going to
specific...
They have to knock on the door. That's protocol, I would imagine.
Let's not have them anywhere near the specific research we're doing.
Right.
Yeah. Not have them
I
look
want to take
in
advantage of having access to all the fancy wine.
Can we do that somewhere else, maybe?
Yes,
Just
all
not
right. I'm going to say
having
this was
them-
telepathic conversation, if that's
Sure,
okay.
sure. Do you want to disengage them from the order that you gave them?
Have them leave it outside the door or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell them.
Just something other
Tell
than...
them to bring it to the door, set it outside, knock, and leave.
Okay. Okay. You enter the library.
Yay.
And Fairlos will find a place to put down the body, and then in the telepathic bond say, for safety, I think just to be clear,
I should probably describe the library before you make any decisions on what you do next.
I'm not making a decision. I'm just going to say out in the telepathic bond, we should probably only ever speak in the telepathic bond at this point.
Agreed.
That was it.
So the library it has bookshelves lining all of the walls. It is a single floor. Well, it's kind of a single floor. So
like a vaulted ceiling with...
Well, let me keep describing here.
There's going to be a book hall.
There's a book hall. Yes. There is a hole in the very center of the library. And I'm going to move you to that map now.
Oh,
yeah, it's a book hall.
Does it have
a book hall?
And I think that's a good spot for us to take a break.
Woo!
Just as we
It's
enter the
giants.
Sarlacc pit.
Do
Excellent.
we get to meet bookbacks?
I hope not.
I wasn't expecting you guys to go to the library, actually. So this is
Well,
We have like the ultimate researcher.
Well, you
with
made
us.
it so I didn't really have a choice.
I know.
If it's essential information we have to have, and the only place to get it's the library, then
you guys went
where we're gonna go.
Your curiosity and caution led you in a direction that has taken you to the library. All right, so let's go on break. Let's call it 25 minutes, and we will come back at 10 till. And we will see you in 25 minutes. Peace.
Yay!
Oh, hoy hoy, and welcome back to Players in Book.
I'm still
So,
running.
Uh, everybody just walked into a library with a giant book hole at the center.
That's normal.
Like you do.
Oh,
So, what would you, as you guys close the door behind you, what would you like to do next?
Are all of the books in the book hole, or are there actually
there
books?
are
Okay, good.
every wall is a bookcase.
Okay, good.
I'm
So,
gonna
what do we know about how book holes operate, other than the fact that there have been confirmed liches near at least 2 of them?
Don't touch.
Yeah, we know there's going to be books.
No, don't touch.
There are
there
going
are
to be
the vampire bat books.
yeah, there's going to be books in there that are going to be very enticing, and the books have teeth and are mobile, and so just stay away from the book hole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of this. Let's go.
There's probably a moment in where that will
I would
come out.
imagine
in
we
I
the
think
get
there
in
will be a
there.
conversation of refreshing our book hole lore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Assume that you know everything that I know about a book hole, which is
Okay.
everything that Lauren just said.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, especially if we Tallulah, if you're just like, oh, as you start, then Fairlos
She
is very
should
much
probably
immediately.
start walking toward the hole.
Don't. But it's a book hole. We learned about that. The books have teeth.
And our teeth.
And
Yeah.
our teeth. Yeah,
And our
it's
teeth.
both.
That sounds very counterproductive for educating yourself.
Yes,
That's
it is.
not what they're for.
No, that book hole is for eating you. All the rest of the books are for actual Riv to do what
No,
she
I'm
needs
not.
to do.
Ah!
Who
Hello?
said that?
Hi.
Hi?
Hi. And one of the little books flutters up.
I will say we were all talking in the Rory's telepathic bond.
It'd be
It's
funny if
still-
they could also hear that, but
I mean, it's very possible.
I mean, I'm willing to say that I
It's a
said
book
something out loud.
Either way, no, I'm not.
hole. Oh,
no, you're not. Wait, no, you're not. What?
I'm not dangerous.
that
That
is
is
a lie.
exactly what someone who is dangerous and wanted
And you
to
said
be
it
approached.
in a really
What? This is you don't like the way I talk?
Oh, I love the way you talk. I think it's fascinating.
Okay, cool.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
You know, Heimel?
Heimel.
Hi, Mo.
Nice to meet you, Heimel.
That is, by the way, the name of
Yeah.
The name of yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the name of the world. Yes. Hi.
Hi, Mo.
Are you?
Hi.
Are you? Are
Okay,
you?
Can we?
Am I what?
Are you a book, or are you something more than a book?
Yes.
That makes sense for
I'm
something
out of
that
my
came out
element.
of the book hole.
And I will look at Riv, give her 2 thumbs up. I trust you for this. I'm so glad you're here. And take a bardic inspiration.
Thanks.
Hey, do you, what do you want to learn about?
D8 now? D10? D12? D20?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a D8.
D4.
And
What do
you
you-
keep it.
What do you want
if
to
you
learn
don't
about?
Succeed.
I mean, I'm gonna look at a few different things, but right now I want to learn about you.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've never met anyone like you, Heimel. You're really interesting. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I was born about a long time ago,
Okay.
and
What's your scope of a long time ago?
well, you know how old the world is?
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I have a guess, but you might know more on this than I do.
Well, I mean, it's hard to quantify. There've been different calendars and different year lengths, and it's a whole thing.
Okay, fair enough. But our based on our calendar.
Based on your calendar. Okay, well, if we were pretend that your calendar still existed back before the culling of the gods, then we would be looking at something like, I don't know, 4 billion years.
Wow.
Okay, that's a long time.
Yeah, that's what
It's
they
a long
say.
time you've
That's
been
what they
here.
say. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. We must look like ants. Or
No,
if you know what
no.
an ant is. No?
No,
No?
you don't look like ants. You guys are great. Do you want to learn about any kind of like two eyes pop up in the front
Mhm.
of it?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of look over
I
at
want a
you.
book hole puppet. Like
Mhm.
And like it doesn't have eyelids, but it kind of like squints at you anyway.
The way a cartoon book would.
Exactly like a
yeah,
cartoon book
yeah.
would, yes. And it's just sort of like, hey, so I think you want to know about you want to find the shield books.
The what?
The shield books.
Oh, right. The shield books. The books about shields.
At least at first. That's the first thing on your mind. Am I wrong?
I'm curious about it. Yeah. No. We're definitely curious about the shield books.
Awesome.
How, how did he know that?
I'm not sure, but he's 4 billion years old. So,
I'm sorry, he or she or they? What?
or they? I
Yeah.
didn't check. Hi, Mo.
Let's go with they.
They. I'm sorry. Yes. I mean, I'm assuming that they have figured out if we have the ability to read minds and be intuitive.
Don't
think
you
they've
have a
got-
ring of mind shielding on?
They also have managed to be able to hear us when we're talking to each other in our minds. Can I remind everybody that we have been warned about being careful around book holes? No offense, Heimel, we have been warned.
No
Riv,
offense taken.
good. We would love to talk to you more, Heimel, but we are kind of on a timetable, and we have been warned about
True.
book holes. So maybe we should look to a non-talking source for information about what we are looking for.
All right. If that's what you want, and I'll just be back here if you need anything. Just let me know.
Thanks. We appreciate it, and I would absolutely love to discuss things further with you. I think you're
Well,
fascinating.
I would just like to point one thing out as we are progressing through this conversation. I have not made a hole pun since we got in this room, and I think I deserve to be acknowledged and appreciated for that fact.
I acknowledge you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. I'm gonna go get the wine at the door. And I will give everybody a glass of wine and then just sit back, kick my heels up, and watch Rivulet.
I will also, I would just like to address Heimel once more, because since Heimel, for whatever reason, knows why we're in here, Heimel, one more thing, and we have been warned, to address to you, since you know what we're in here for, apparently, do you know where those books are, and are they in the book hole? Because if they're in the book hole, we're not going in there. But are there any books about what we're looking for that are not in the book hole? And I would like to remind you, we have been warned.
Yeah, I know you've been warned.
I just want to make it clear. Everybody else has said it so far.
Your mentor, Soren, warned you about us, and then you
Yes,
also
we have been warned.
I think you were warned by some other people too. Anyway, yeah, if you go and again, a cartoon almost hand pops out of the right hand side of the thing and points over at a pile, not a pile, but like 4 or 5 books that have been pulled out and sort of left on the ground in front of one of the bookcases. That isn't the book hole.
Okay, but are those books from the book hole?
No.
Are you lying to me, Heimel?
No.
Is there a Dewey Decimal System kind of equivalent?
I also just want to say for anybody who needs help imagining this book, he's the DNA strand from Jurassic Park.
Yes!
What a book.
Oh my god!
That is exactly what I see. He is a book, but he is the DNA strand from Jurassic Park.
Is that the one that was like a cartoon?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Hand, like the hand that comes out is floating independently of the book, and it's just like a white glove.
I was
Yeah.
coming very close to Clippy, but I think the
Yeah.
DNA strand makes way more sense. Okay.
Yep. Oh,
Sorry, the
too good.
question again?
Dewey Decimal
Uh,
System.
Right.
Do a decimal system type.
Most libraries do. This is a private library, and it
I
doesn't
mean, it's
seem
coded
like,
into
Yeah.
books themselves.
it doesn't
so-
seem like, if you start looking at the books on the shelves, it doesn't seem like there's any sort of organization to it. It looks like maybe it's one of those
Okay.
pieces of information that might be passed down from person to person rather than.
Okay. And I didn't prepare locate object today because I didn't think I needed it because I
Wait.
switched my
I
spells.
either
when we
have
leveled.
object or person.
I
If,
have object.
I'm
Do you say something like that?
I mean,
I-
sure. Yeah, if you can help find. I don't know if I don't know exactly what we're looking for. So
we're looking
we don't know
for.
exactly what books. So we know the topic of the books, but maybe
Yeah.
it's the word. I mean, the word in text might not
Can we
help
just
us even.
ask?
The spell
guy?
can Well, we have, and he's pointed at a pile of books that we're unsure are books that came from the book hole.
Oh.
Also, there could be other books. So I have
Do you want
locate
me to
object.
see if there's any mines in that pile?
Do we know?
Mimes?
Mines.
Oh.
Are there mines?
Book mine.
Detect mime.
Mine.
Cast it, and then you see it.
There's no
Yeah.
verbal to cast.
No.
No, it's purely somatic.
It's one of the few spells that there's no verbal. I will say, if I do locate object, I will lose concentration on because it's a concentration spell.
Okay, then don't
But
lose
yeah,
your
I don't want to
concentration.
lose
It's fine.
concentration on free will until I know that
I
it's
will.
safe to.
I just will. I'll scan the spines as much as I can to try and find books that seem relevant to the topics that we had previously discussed. So, history of the royal family, magic of the royal family, history of the shields, history of Brescia. You know, any of the topics that I've been researching
You will. It won't.
or
I mean,
related information. I mean,
your
if you want me to.
feat gives you.
Yes, I have a researcher feat.
Yeah,
I
it just
can
gives you
find
this.
anything I need ultimately with enough time.
Yeah. It will not take you too long because it's not a huge library to scan through the parts that you need to scan through. Do you go anywhere near the pile of books that it was pointed out to you?
I mean, I'm going to go all around the room looking. So I'll go there last if I don't find it anywhere else.
And I feel like
I think
we'll
I
help.
distrust.
I feel like we'll help,
I
but
just-
we'll go in pairs. So, like, you know, nobody will be searching alone, or at least Fairlos will make sure that nobody is searching alone.
You
I want to
distrust the
look for
book
any
hall?
items or books, especially anything that like tingles my brain.
Well, okay. Well, we'll get to that in a little while. But
I'm not sure I like that answer.
so Rivulet, I mean, as you go, there are books on the topic outside of the area that was pointed out to you, but there are 4 books on the ground that are devoted to this topic as well. So, I mean, you can keep looking around. Alongside so 3 of the books that were pointed at are about the operation and maintenance of the city's shield system. One of them is about choosing your phylactery.
Your phylactery and you. Phylactery 101.
It is literally a book by a lich, an old lich from the old Kasari Empire, defining the various types of phylacteries that one might choose. And
Are
yeah.
there any pages on that are bookmarked, dog-eared? Is there underlining or handwriting?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Don't forget your inspiration if you need it.
That is true. You have inspiration.
Bardic inspiration.
Okay.
that is.
So it's a 22 before the bardic inspiration. Do we want to throw it on there?
I mean, I've got like 6, so I say go for it. And I can get
So
one
it's a
back if I want.
29.
Okay. Well, yes. there is a section of like your books are your thing. You pick up one of those books, and it's not a hard cover. It's a paper.
They're not though, but
It's
in this case they are.
Yeah, it's a big book, but it's not hard covered, so it is. Maybe it used to be or something along those lines, but when you look at the spine of it, you can see where it has been opened multiple times to the same general place. And you open the book to that location in the story, not story, in the narrative that it's building, because it's more of it's a weird sort of half narrative. Like there's parables about old liches that made mistakes and all the. This is how you don't make this mistake. This is a story.
The Lich's Almanac.
I mean it's a weirdly written book. Is the important part, but this part of it specifically is about. It's titled "Go Big" or "Go Home." And it's about how
it's like genuinely in real life, in Gen life, that's one of my least favorite phrases because everyone used it on a game show I worked on and it made no sense. Like you're gonna go home regardless.
This phrase is haunting you, Jen.
It important detail.
It makes me want to kill a lich.
The important. Well, this lich very well may already be dead, but that wrote it at least.
Again, kill a lich again.
Again, yeah, actually, yeah.
Permanently.
And that was the day that Rivulette became a paladin of vengeance.
Yeah. This is a cautionary tale about choosing small destructible objects as your phylactery.
Oh.
And that
so it's warning against choosing destructible objects.
It's suggesting you should choose something huge or conceptual or like it's defining all sorts of possibilities.
Wait.
Could it play?
Using something conceptual as a phylactery?
It does suggest that should be possible, though it doesn't outline how.
Not like a big magical phylactery. Book. Could she use one of the books as a phylactery? Could she use whatever the book of ours is? I think it's mine that she had. Well,
yes.
Could she use that?
Yes,
it's your book.
Yes, absolutely.
You should probably find that.
All of our books could be.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I mean, I think certainly this is now the second Lich-related incident, at least, that we know of near a book hole. This is out of character, hand on head, Jen stating to Katie.
Yeah. Second Lich-related book hole.
Second, at least the second Lich-related book hole incident we know of. The first one was the very first game we played.
Right.
Very first time
the first one was the Lich
about.
that like the prince and his people were dealing with.
We heard about our classmates going off to
that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The prince from the academy that I was always tormenting, whose name I cannot remember.
Yeah.
So we do know where your book is. It's in the throne room.
Okay.
We have confirmed that. It's possible. I'll say this in character, I guess. It's possible, but there's so much going on with our books that I don't want to discount it, but I have a feeling that our books might be a complicated thing to also make into a phylactery.
I'm just thinking worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, it's conceptual. Sorry.
Rivulet.
Yes.
Your 29 gives you more than just that.
Great.
That's out of just the book on the phylacteries. You're also that also applies to the shield books. As you're going through, you see you would never have gotten this without a 25 as a minimum. But you see in sort of magical ink that under normal circumstances would have been invisible to you. On the page with an illustration of the Bulwark District and the giant shield generators that are there is a caption written in a handwriting you're not particularly sure whose, but you can guess, that says, Go big or go home? Question mark.
Hmm.
Okay. I will note that. I will not say anything about it yet,
Okay.
knowing that Heimel is eavesdropping on our conversations and thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was
I'll
there anything
immediately
else?
turn my thoughts to something else, to writing on the next page or something.
Was there anything else on the books about the Empress? What controls the Empress has over the shield?
That the Empress does have control on turning the shield on or off.
Okay, and was there anything about
Is it a learned power or an
that's
inherited
is
power?
how the power transfer works?
There is a intrinsic connection magically based off of an old Feywildian deal that automatically kicks in no matter what happens, no matter what anyone does, that allows the current valid Empress and bearer of the Signet Ring control over the shield generators. So whoever is the Empress at a particular time would in fact have that control.
But what dictates who's the Empress?
When the previous Empress dies, the new Empress is the eldest daughter of the previous Empress. Always.
There's never any. It can't be something that's contested. It can't be something that's.
The Feywildian deal specifies eldest daughter.
So basically, you'd have to kill the eldest daughter.
That is how you solve that problem, yes.
Yeah, okay.
What if they don't have daughters?
That is so you asked that question. I'm assuming you're researching, looking for that information. It's not going to be here in these pieces, but the deal, if you want to look deeper into that, is
they always will have daughters.
Is that they will always have at least one daughter. Not necessarily first, which has come up in previous successions. There have been succession crises because there have been people who have claimed that they should be in charge and other people shouldn't. But the magics of the city specify what.
They'll always have a daughter. They'll never have twins.
No,
they
will have twins, but there will
twin.
be. But between those twins, they will always be a firstborn between the two.
An eldest twin.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, one of the previous administrations had triplets. But yeah.
And the sister is younger, right?
Yes, supposedly, as far as everyone knows.
It would have to be, right? Because that's the only way this works.
Yeah.
But there have been times in the past where a first son born before a daughter has been like, I should be in charge. And
isn't that sweet?
And it just doesn't work out.
Bless his heart.
Yeah. And it's a Feywild deal, which means, it doesn't matter what the daughter says. All it takes is someone swearing fealty. So as soon as they see you, they would,
I mean, actually, it's more fundamental than that. It is more fundamental. Once the previous Empress dies, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks or does. It doesn't matter where the other new Empress is in the world at the time. It doesn't matter if people acknowledge it, know it happened, or whatever.
But she has to have the ring,
daughter,
right?
Yeah. No, in order to control the shield.
So what if she doesn't have the ring?
If she doesn't have the ring, she can't control the shields. But she is still Empress.
Right. The ring's only necessary for the shields.
Okay. So the real power of the shields is in the ring.
Which, earlier, It seemed like the Empress was pretty sure she could control the shields without the signet ring. Because you guys incited for that, and you rolled pretty
She
high.
could have been bluffing, though.
Yeah, in order to get us to...
She could have been bluffing. You guys incited and rolled very high.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, that also means that Tallulah should have control of the shields right now.
Theoretically, yes.
Did you feel any change in magic? Let's discuss this later.
Yeah.
As I'm walking around the room, anything popping out other than book bats?
So, answer this question. What is the thing that Tallulah wants to know most?
Right now or in general?
Yes.
What is the Empress's plan? Why did she want to die?
Okay.
And for me to inherit the throne? Like, what was her angle is basically what Tallulah's trying to figure out most.
Roll an Arcana check.
Because I'm so good at it. 6.
Perfect. You spot a book because you're staying away from it, but you can still look over at the book hole from time to time. You do spot a book inside the book hole that looks like a journal of some kind. And it looks like it's been put there very recently. Like it's actually sticking out just a little bit. You could probably reach it if you wanted.
We're walking around in
pairs. Is that a book or is it a book bat? Because they have warned me about book bats.
It looks like a book, and you are walking around in pairs. Who's walking? Let's decide who's walking around.
Essequa and I think, are paired up because Furlos was working with.
That sounds right. Okay, so Essequa is alongside you while you sort of.
Okay, and I just put something together.
Okay.
That we'll talk about in a second. No, it's it'll take a second. So
okay.
But yeah, it's there. It looks like a regular book.
Does that look like a journal to you?
I mean, they all look like journals to me, but
that right there, right? And I'm gonna start walking towards it.
It's like a little leather-bound journal.
Right here. This, and God, this is such a bad idea. I reach out.
No,
for the book.
No, I do not let you.
Don't do it.
All right. So, how's Essequa? If Essequa's going to stop you, in what way are you going to do so?
I mean, I would have been like, if she was walking closer, I would have been like holding on to her. So it literally I'd probably be pulling back on her arm.
Holding the bottom of her armor.
That's fair. What's your strength?
9.
Yeah, I have an 8.
That's you both are pretty weak in general. So let's first things first. We've talked about like PvP roles before. So I will say, Tallulah, if you want to do this thing uncontested, you may do this thing uncontested.
If Essequa makes some sound or movement to stop Tallulah, she will, because this is.
Oh, you will just stop. You'll just stop without having to be prevented. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Which book is it?
That one, the little leather-bound one with the binding hanging off it and the worn lower right-hand corner.
Okay.
Right there.
All right. How far away is this book from us?
It's at the top. It's the top row.
Okay. This will be fun. I'll cast catapult on it.
And it'll pop out and it will fly across the room if that's where you want it to go.
Yeah, I would like it to literally fly across the room, hit the wall, and then fall to the floor.
Okay. And it does that like a regular book would.
Cool. Have y'all seen I'm sorry, this is a tangent, but have y'all seen the meme about holding your dog and testing how smart they are by
Yes.
pushing them toward a wall. And if
Yes.
they put their paws up, they're smart. But if they just kind of hang there limply and press their face into the wall, they're sweet.
I've heard that with a cat.
Yeah, they've done it with dogs too, and I'm just
Okay.
picturing this book.
Yeah, except
Flinging
much
itself into the wall.
Yeah.
literally flinging itself into the wall.
I think when that bang happens,
Yeah, that'd be a loud noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a moment in where you think Fairlos is going to attack a book. Because she's been on edge. So like Riv, you're hardcore into research, and if a researcher needed a giant tabaxi bodyguard with a huge get off of my back hammer, that would be me right now, because I trust
Yes.
you to do the reading. And in
Yes.
case one of these turn into a book bat, I'm going to turn my hammer into a bat, and this bat into a ball. And now a book has just done that. And so suddenly I'm... What was that? In the
that was
telepathic
me.
bond.
That was me.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
That
So far.
disappointed Essequa.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's
Did it
good so
attack
far.
you?
No. Tallulah spotted a book that looks like it has been placed here recently. And I did not want to reach anyone's hands into the book hole. So I catapulted the book out of the book hole.
Then I'm moving over toward the book,
Gotcha.
kind
Okay.
of cautiously.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's just laying there like a book.
Be careful, because that could still be...
It could still be a book bat.
It could still be teeth.
Right.
We have been warned.
I'm looking to see if I have anything.
I mean,
like
I'll
a long
poke.
stick.
I'll poke at it with my sword.
Yeah, there we go.
It just
I'm
sort
staying next to Riv.
of it
just in
reacts
case.
as a leather-bound journal would to being poked by a sword.
Boink.
Yep. Bink, bink, bink. Well, here's the thing. If it attacks you, I'm right here. So
Is that you miming the opening of a book?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
I was this journal,
Oh, right, your mom's journal.
right? Yeah. Can
Yeah.
I read this?
I mean, you can read this.
I mean, is the journal talking to us, or is Heimel
Yeah.
here now?
No, it's that journal is speaking directly to
Yeah.
you, Tallulah, but out loud so everyone
Yeah.
can hear it.
They are Borg.
They are bored.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
They
Borg
are
book.
I mean, don't
It's a
all of
Borg
your
book.
teeth talk to each other?
God,
Anyway,
no.
Oh God,
Anyway, what's up? You want to read me?
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
horrible.
If that's okay. I mean, if you're all
I'm
right.
not sorry.
No, never again. No. Why?
Guess the
I
worst
missed
part
it,
about
but I'm
this
gonna
is
go back and
if
watch
these
it.
are the teeth. If these are the teeth, where's the tongue?
Lauren asked if she said, "Don't all your teeth talk to each other?"
Oh.
Um,
I hate that.
Yeah, no. It's
I
horrible.
deeply hate that.
It's so awful. It's
That
so
is
fundamentally
unsettling.
wrong.
Listen, Sim gave us so much to play with, and here we
So,
are.
Yep.
Sorry. Not
this
sorry.
so Tallulah, unless somebody interrupts you from reading this book,
Mhm.
it is your mother's journal.
Mhm.
But it's not written as though it were. This is complicated.
We love complicated.
This is not actually your mother's journal.
Okay.
Ooh.
This is her thoughts translated into a book,
Oh.
as though someone was listening and watching her thoughts and put it into a book.
So it's basically a stream of consciousness
Yes.
experience.
Yes.
Outstanding.
And so
Internal monologue.
I go to
Yeah.
the end and start reading from the end to the beginning.
okay. Well, what you're picking up from this is that one, she chose the shield generator as her phylactery.
Yeah.
Yep.
Two, the ritual that she designed required two things. One of her daughters needed to kill her,
Mm-hmm.
and the other twin daughter needed to refuse to kill her. but she needed to die anyway.
So chances are my sister killed her, and this was the one that maybe didn't need to die. I was the one that didn't kill her because she was killed by a badger.
Well, if you're going from the end back, right?
Yeah.
So as you keep going back, you will eventually find, okay, my other daughter killed me today, and then I resurrected. So now I have to find my second daughter.
Got it. Okay, question. Over the bond. Question.
Yeah.
For the smart magic people. If I tried, I explain what you just said. So if I tried to kill her but didn't, does that still, like, I didn't land that killing blow, so does that still count as me not being willing to kill her, even though I tried?
You actually specifically you said you wanted to do non-lethal damage.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think I did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although when I shot her, I can't do non-lethal damage because I used a gun that channels a spell.
You can aim at something.
I think
I thought you couldn't. So here's why I bring it up, because I thought you can't
played with that a little
spell.
bit. We've played with that a little bit, and I've allowed you guys to do non-lethal damage from time to time.
Okay,
I
cool.
think in terms of, and this is Latia speaking, but this could also be Essequa speaking from, if this is correct knowledge, I think the intent is what matters. So your intent, regardless of what kind of damage your weapon can do,
was not to kill her.
Not at the beginning, but toward the end, when I picked up the knife, I was intending to kill her. When the badgers got to her first.
Well, okay, so then
all you have out of this book, by the way, is her thoughts when she's in this room.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. I'm just gonna keep reading I'm gonna go back to reading, and I just am picking up like ways to exhibit her mannerisms and her speech and things like that from studying the book.
Understandable.
Can I tangent over to something else for a second?
Yeah.
Simultaneously, I've put together something, which is when we first got here, when we went to Stouffer's, we found out that someone in the Celestial District had murdered someone in the Bulwark District, and he wouldn't let them go, so they kicked him off the force.
Oh, yeah, that's my buddy.
Well, it sounds like he's probably in on helping your mom.
Really? Why?
Because if he wouldn't let someone on the force go who was working in the Bulwark District, they probably were working on keeping a path open to the shield generators for her.
I don't know. I don't remember his name, but you're talking about the guy we hid out with,
the
right?
ex-police officer who got kicked off the force, who we stayed with. Yeah, because he was too corrupt.
I don't see him as the sort to do that. He was more of a freedom fighter, good guy than anything else. He hid people he was a safe house that all of us used for ages. I don't know that he would do that. I'm not saying he wouldn't.
Wait, I'm sorry. I may be flipping this. There was a murder. Someone in the Celestial District. He wouldn't let the person who committed the murder, who was from the Celestial District, go. Right. Sorry, I have this backwards. Okay. The person who got murdered, the person from the Celestial District who he sheltered, probably knew what was happening.
Oh, okay.
And then, I'm sorry, I got turned around because my notes didn't have a lot of names in them. It was a lot of someone who did something.
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of
we have a lead there for someone who had access to information that nobody else had about what was happening potentially.
Yes. Okay. Oh, we need to. I'm going to start.
Step question.
The next step is previous step, which is we're still trying to find out.
You're throwing around.
we're still trying to find out who has control over the shields and to make sure that they're not going to come down.
I'm going to sit down and just start kind of. Tallulah slows down her breathing and just starts sort of focusing on herself, and kind of poking around mentally and sort of reaching out magically to see if there's anything that's changed or if she feels an attunement to something or access to anything.
Freckless, you've been keeping Free Will up the entire time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So no.
Okay.
I will say free will is only 30 feet, and I've been intentionally making sure that I'm close to the body.
Okay.
Not anything else, because my concern is that if the trigger is in the body, and now the body somewhere has been closed off from that the
let's
literal
double check
or
Tallulah's
figurative
location while you're doing this. Then.
Yeah, the literal or figurative kill switch is in the body, and that I'm keeping that from getting broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's been my assumption. That's been my thought process.
Are you doing your concentration, seeking out new connections whilst within 30 feet of Furloughs?
How well, I mean,
this place is larger than 30 feet. I already looked.
Yeah. I'm just looking at this. Yeah, probably far away from her because I've been wandering, and
you would have gotten far away from.
There is
more than 30 feet.
There is, in the back of your mind, as you close your eyes and you focus, there's a light switch. It's the only way I can describe it out of character to you.
Okay.
That you could just flip it, turn it off, if you wanted to. All you to do
the hell, let's flip that switch.
Oh
my God.
I am the chaos beast.
All right. Are you serious?
What kind of switch does it seem like?
If you're gonna flip the switch, you're gonna kill everybody in the city.
I would like you to.
You're gonna bring down the walls.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm confused about. Like, is
why are we defending the city if you're just gonna go kill everybody?
No, and
that's
what I'm trying to get clarification.
Right.
Does this feel like
you're
a
doing an insight
specific
check
switch?
real quick.
Huh?
I mean, it's not. You're seeking in your mind right now to see if you're connected to anything new or special.
Yeah.
That's the new thing.
Oh, okay. I am connected to that switch.
That is the new thing, yes.
Okay. I thought I wasn't feeling the connection, but seeing a switch. That's what I was.
The switch isn't turning on the new thing. The switch is the new thing.
Yeah, that is a very big difference that I was not rocking.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. Thank you for bringing up the right answer.
Okay.
With Jen and Lauren and Latia.
Yeah. I saw where your mind went, but Jen and I were like, "That's the switch that turns off the thing." And I saw your brain
kill switch, and we are like,
where your brain went is, "Oh, I can turn on powers."
Exactly, 100%, exactly what I was thinking. In that case, I'm gonna look at the switch. I want to imagine like a piece of really strong tape. And mentally tape the switch to its off position or on position.
Do not use.
Yeah, and like, do not flip.
You put that plexiglass around it that says "never break."
Like a little protective box for it.
And never break glass.
That's fair. But as you make that realization, the room you're in shakes just a little bit, as a loud explosion from outside rocks the palace.
That's probably not good.
You hear shouts from the guards, and the sounds of maybe hundreds of people starting to spill into the palace. And we're going to end our session there.
As soon as I hear people coming into the palace, I start trying to remove my disguise.
Why? You don't want to be
I don't want to be the Empress when the angry mob gets in.
When the angry mob at the end of the revolution shows up. You don't want that? Okay, cool.
Well,
I prefer they see me for me.
I mean, or it might be your sister, which might still also be a bad idea. So we'll see.
I mean,
Unless
really,
they
it's not going to
recognize
get
the
any
power
worse.
of the Empress, in which case you are the Empress.
Yeah. I mean, if I've got access to that switch.
The switch.
And the ring.
Yeah.
It's getting messy.
Mm-hmm.
But we found a book hole!
Yay!
Yay.
Oh,
and
we know who has the switch, and
the journal in front of you. The journal in front of you is like, oh, that can't be good.
Nope, don't think it is. Hey, would you mind going in a pocket of mine?
What? No. What?
That'd be okay?
No.
Please?
No.
Can I convince you to?
No.
You're
Pretty-
trying to convince someone.
Pretty please.
I
would
mean, this
you?
book is literally.
And I start
as
like petting his spine.
No, as you well, okay, but as you do that, this book is going to try and pull out of your hands.
I kind of clutch him to me and pet him.
And we'll
Please
just-
come with me.
I guess we'll resolve that at the beginning of next session.
If you want to take someone's molar with you, I mean, I guess that's a thing.
I need a book
my
themed
God,
pet in
why?
every game I play.
Why?
But it's not a book; it's a tooth.
All right, book themed. Mine is a book. What
Yeah,
is it?
so let's let me do my credits again real quick. Cartography by Shane Pecco, fantasy and sci-fi. Maps by Luke Stratton, Fold Paper and Black Belt Maps. Music by Tabletop Audio. Character tokens by Greek 46 and Shane Pecco Tokens. Overlay art by Pack Stream. Logo by Luke McCay. Thank you to our moderators, Billith and Strike Red Kite.
Yay.
And to Billith for producing for us.
Yay.
And everybody want to outro themselves? Katie?
Sure. Hi, everybody. My name is Katie Downey, aka Goblin Katie. You can find me on all the socials at Goblin Katie or at goblinkatie.com on Bisky. I am also appearing on Tuesday nights over on Play on Words Studios for their Shadow City Mysteries House of Sky campaign. It's every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a fabulous game set in a setting that is coming out for 5th edition D&D from a third-party publisher, Play on Words Studios. Party. And that's me.
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at my website, lauren-urban.com. Just go to the front page. It's all there, including the links to my socials. You can also find me on Fridays, as the other full-time campaign I'm in is returning as well. Fridays on the Crit Chronicles channel, Shadows over Baldur's Gate, where my Chaos Dragonborn Ranger Rogue is returning. And we're also returning in the middle of literally ridiculousness, and where I'm the only one who's woken up to one of our party members who is sleep painting all of us dying. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. So
Not
come back.
ominous or anything.
Is
Yeah,
it
not
like
ominous.
automatic writing, but with painting?
I don't know. We're about to find out. Literally, we're going to start again. Yeah, I've spent the last 3.5 weeks trying to figure out what my character is about to do, and it's going to be interesting. So that's on the Crit Chronicles channel at 5:30 Pacific on Friday. Otherwise, yeah, I'm so happy that both of these games are back because I love these people, and thank you.
Hello, I am Jen Kretschmer. You can find me on the interwebs. Is at DreamWisp, dreamwisp.biscuit.social, or DreamWispGen, depending where you are looking. And that's it.
Yay. Hi, I'm Latia. You can find me everywhere at latiajakis.com. I don't have anything to plug except for this really fun charity game that I did a couple weeks ago on Chaotic Wholesome Presents channel on Twitch. I'm throwing it into the chat right now. I love playing Christmas games with these guys. And so it was really fun, and you should watch it.
I
Yay.
missed the Dio sighting.
What happened?
Well,
Dio apparently appeared.
You'll
What?
have to
Did he?
you'll have to follow Latia on social so you can see more
That's
Dio.
true.
I do follow to get my daily Dio.
Yeah, he looks like I sent a picture of him looking like a Skeksis today. So
Oh,
BRB, going to socials.
I am Jeremiah Sumerian. You can find me on the socials at @DSumerian pretty much everywhere. And don't forget that we have a Patreon. Patreon.com/players and book. Give it a look. And I think
It's
that's
in a book.
Yeah, give it a look. It's in a book.
It's-
a reading rainbow.
a reading book hole.
I want to say a reading rainbow. I was trying to.
reading
Can I think of something
book
else? No,
a
reading book
book hole.
a
Oof.
creeping book hole.
Creeping book hole.
It
Creeping
can
book
eat
hole.
anything.
Wait, no,
Yep.
no. I was wearing a reading rainbow shirt earlier today,
That's
but I showered and changed, so I was gonna show it, but I'm not wearing it anymore.
and we will see you next week.
Whoa.
Peace.
Wait, what about not dying?
It's a new
don't know what that
year.
noise
It's a
was.
new year. We got to take care of that ourselves.
New Year, don't die.
Now it's just peace.
Oh yeah, and don't die. Yeah.